Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking with my very beautiful and talented team, Sasha, our matchmaking manager, and the very beautiful and talented Margaret, our professional photographer and our customer service liaison. So, thanks everyone for tuning in today. Boy, I have to say, Sasha is just so excited knowing that, oops, I think I lost myself. Am I still on?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay, well, I just did something really bad, so I lost it. Shit, sorry. Ooh, did I curse? No, I didn't. Okay, so who is that? Okay, why am I getting all these weirdos now that are reaching out through Messenger? Once again, I don't read my Facebook Messenger, but thank you. I'm sure I love you too, stranger. So, anyway, Sasha has promised me the greatest questions that she's ever seen before. I'm going to just double check, Sasha, that we're on public, unless you have done so already.
Yes, we're on public.
Okay, just double check.
YouTube and all of the Facebooks.
Change it. Okay, it's on public now. Okay, first, I think I have to do it on my phone. Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. All right, what's that noise in the background? Who is that? Which one of you?
Not me. It's you.
It's not me.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry, but I just got finished playing the piano.
Wow, I didn't know you were so talented.
Oh, yes. I have many talents that I don't discuss.
Very, very expensive piano.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Who is making that noise, really?
It's static.
From whose laptop?
It's not coming from mine, I don't believe.
Okay, so does anyone have their Facebook open? Maybe turn that off. Mark, do you have your?
Oh, I don't.
Okay, Sasha, is your Facebook on?
No, that's not.
Okay, so it drive me crazy.
All
Can
right.
you guys hear it?
Is your headphones in at some point? Like, is it somewhere plugged in? I know it's not on you.
Am I wearing my earbuds and I don't realize it?
No.
I just signed up the coolest chick that she was just telling me all the shit she is going through on trying to meet someone on her own on Long Island. And she's like, it must be much, much better in Myrtle Beach. And I'm like, no, didn't say that. Okay, so yeah, I got to do something about this volume. But do you think that people can? Let's see if Asa, where is our Asa? He will tell us if we could hear it. And matter of fact, I'm going to X out of Facebook entirely. How about that? Did this work? Nope.
Let me see what happens if I turn my mic off.
Yes. Let's see. Because we have so many questions. I want to get to them all. And nope, Margaret, it's something coming from your laptop.
So what do I need? It's my phone.
Oh, it's your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know. Do you have earbuds to listen? Okay.
Well, I mean,
What?
not handy.
Okay.
And I don't even
Sasha,
know
it's Margaret. She's on her phone and she doesn't have earbuds. That's
Okay.
why. Okay, so Mark, just lower your volume a little bit. Margaret and I have our reunion this weekend. And
not this weekend, next weekend. All right, let's see. Stop, Mike.
Oh, no, go lower.
Hold on. Mike.
Good, done. Better. So, and Margaret, after our reunion, the next day we're taking photos. But you were also invited with me by my guy friend that we're going to Sunday night after we take photos. Oh, maybe you can come to this. It's a big, huge charity golf event on Long Island at Oheka Castle. So that's the big, huge place. So Sunday night is the night before, invitation only with all just the celebrities. We're invited. And then the next day, Monday, we're going to go. I have to cancel my back procedure because I'm not missing this. I'm actually going to, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'm in the middle of talking to her. Oh, anyway, you know this, Sasha, already, that the we are now one of the so we're one of the sponsors now of this big charity golfing event the next day. So I think we're going to be at the Tees or something. So anyway, but can't wait for that. And we have a lot of other things we're doing on Long Island that week before I come back, but I can't remember. So why don't we get started first with the questions? And I won't even waste time with the boring stuff of how hard it was for me to get my monster. I caused so much trouble. Who's Jackie again?
My grandma. My mama.
Is that Momo?
Yes.
Momo! Be my grandma, please, Momo.
Hello.
Oh, I love you, Momo. Thank you for tuning in.
Nice. So I was thinking that in order to have Margaret speak, I could call her, but that would actually cut her camera off. So that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, what? We can't hear her at all?
No.
Oh, okay. So, Mark, first of all, smile and just look pretty. No, I'm kidding. Turn up your volume a little bit of volume. What? Hold on.
Okay.
Margaret,
Try unmuting yourself. Okay. Still can't hear her.
Marg, talk. Hey, put your volume back on. Put your volume back on. What do you mean you can't? You just have, Okay. Margaret, remember you just took your volume off? Put it back on.
Unmute.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me unmute her maybe. Unmute. Oh, it's not letting me unmute her. F. Margaret, you're muted. Unmute yourself. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right, so let's just start with the questions because I mean we got Momo here. What do we need but Momo?
Okay, so you want me to get going then?
Yes, please. Because I have appointments all day and I still have to walk my 5 miles and swim. My next appointment, is after this. And then I have one more. So from now on, every day, 3 appointments every day, no matter what. Yay. Add to stage.
Oh, we both tried to add her at the same.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay!
Perfect.
Okay. Yay. You look beautiful, girls.
Oh, I thank
do
you.
you.
Okay.
It's quite warm here in New York.
Ooh, what's the Alexa? What's the weather in Hicksville, New York?
Right now in Hicksville, New York, it's 83 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast has some sun and thunderstorms with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. Also, there's an air quality.
Okay, Alexa off. She always takes it a
hot.
step too far, and which gets me mad. I don't need the good morning, Maureen. I don't need all those little extra things.
She has to give them to you.
She's teaching patience.
I have no patience whatsoever. Okay. So
I
let's
love
get-
when Alexa says good morning to me.
You do?
Yeah, it makes me feel special.
I'm like, unless you can make me coffee, don't do that.
I like her.
The first thing I need is my coffee in the morning. Without the coffee, I'm a bitch. Oh my God.
You can tell Alexa that you're not feeling well and she'll cheer you up. Sometimes she tells jokes.
No, that annoys me. I don't want her exuding her own
You
fake
don't
personality.
you don't want her to be your friend?
No.
I like Alexa.
Enough
She's my
friends.
friend.
And you're lucky that you're a girlfriend of mine because I like my guy friends better, and you know
Oh, woohoo.
it. Okay.
No
Okay.
hating.
What?
No hating.
There's no hate in my life. Never. Okay. So let's start with the question, Sasha girl.
All right. So the first question I have for you is
For us.
for us. Well, it says I hear you're in Myrtle Beach now taking on clients. I've been meeting so many guys here, and they're either married, broke, or a player. How do you guys find guys for your program? Maybe I could just look where you search rather than signing up.
Oh, sure. Why don't we just do this for everyone, even on Long Island? Why don't we do that? Maureen doesn't need to make money.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
No. Why would you need that?
I didn't quite hear what she said.
She
Okay.
wants to know how we're bringing in men. Because
Oh,
in Myrtle Beach, she said that they're all either married, broke, or what's the other one?
Married,
Player.
broke, or a player.
Player. Right.
Player.
Okay. So the good news is we never have and never will solicit business. So in 20 years of owning MTN Matchmaking, we never had to do anything. Quality guys that pass our screening process, which is having no felony record, clearly are single, or positive guys, emotionally stable, meaning they're at a point in their life that they're ready. They're not newly, into the single scene. They're financially stable or very financially stable. And they're all looking for a committed relationship. So they come to us because on their end, if they use the apps or the bar scene or just meeting random people where you have no idea if they would actually pass that screening process, guys don't want to waste time. Guys are more logical than us. So they think I wasted time with this girl because of chemistry, but I'm not compatible. So therefore, they lost 6 months of their life, basically. Whereas here, we do the compatibility, and they just have to go out a few times to see if they have chemistry, which chemistry is so easy. So, for a man losing time, they're losing money. They come to us. So, to whoever that girl is, I don't know. That's just a creepy question, I think. But thank you for writing it.
Yes.
Anything anyone would like to add?
No?
well, how do you
No.
know if they're a player?
Because
If you don't know them.
are $5,000 or $7,000 if they're very financially stable. So no guy who's a player will pay that money and call a private upscale matchmaker. They'll just try to meet people through the apps or randomly, ask out anybody or
Got anybody you meet anywhere?
anywhere, or the bar scene, So when a guy is ready for all of those things and he's not a player anymore, that's when they say that it doesn't work for them either. And they call us. So, and we're new in Myrtle Beach. I'm just starting that out here. I wasn't planning on it, but clearly there is a need for it because the same shit that goes on Long Island, that goes on all over because we're national, happens in Myrtle Beach too. And it could happen to anybody.
Yeah, it happens everywhere, really.
And this is a great time of year, I think, to meet someone.
It is.
Because there really is so much more to do around, and you don't have to be saddled with boots and hats and gloves that I usually have.
I would not be wearing boots.
I was gonna say.
No more of that. I left Long Island for the cold weather. That's why I'm here. No boots.
No boots necessary.
Matter of fact, next time you come here to the Myrtle Beach office, Margaret, you can have the few pairs of boots that I did bring along.
Oh, woohoo! Thank you. Mercer.
Okay. Keep it up. I mean, not keep it up. Next question.
Okay, so I've listened to your videos for years and I follow everything you say in regards to when the right time to have sex is, but I always get ghosted because I don't put out soon enough for these guys. So are you sure you know what you're talking about?
Okay, so I am not going to tell people what I say in my videos of when the perfect time to have sex is in a relationship. You have to watch my videos to find out. But I will tell you, who's the girl's name? Susie Q? Susie Q, you just proved my point that I do know what I'm saying if she's saying she hasn't put out and the guys are ghosting her. That meant that guy was looking for sex. And you didn't put out, so you're done. Because the other Susie Q down the road will put out, and they're going to go there. So you should be happy because what's the alternative? You would have put out before you wanted to by going against my videos, and the guy probably was amazing in the beginning. When a guy just wants sex, they're going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Tell you everything you want to hear. And if you did put out, then that same guy is going to realize, all right, I don't have to do that stuff anymore. I don't have to tell her how beautiful she is all the time and blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to feel worse. You're going to feel worse if you put out. And then you start to see that behavior creeping up because you're going to be like, what? So stick with what I say in the videos. It'll tell you exactly when the right time to have sex is if you're looking for a committed relationship. And again, if that guy is nowhere to be seen or heard after, then there's a reason for that. And you can't be upset. You have to realize there's a reason why that happened, and you probably dodged a bullet.
What if they were lying the whole time? What if someone was married and you didn't know it?
Well, hence the reason why you go to a private upscale matchmaker, because if a guy is married, right, he's not going to give. Like I'm very financially stable. I need a guy very financially stable. He's paying $7,000. Now, everyone knows I'm not dating my clients on Long Island because I don't want to live full-time on Long Island. I want to live in Myrtle Beach. And, everyone probably knows I'm not even going to go into it today, but, I'm trying to take my own advice and find someone and blah, blah, blah. Let's not get into that. Next question.
All right, next question. What's the hardest thing for men to be in a relationship?
Okay. The biggest issue for men when they're in a relationship is to know how to communicate. It's the reason for most breakups. Now, with us, and again, this is never an infomercial for MTN matchmaking. It really is to help people do what I'm doing, trying to find someone on your own. You know, remember, I had from January 1st, and I only have left through June 24th. I'm sorry, June 30th. If it works for me, great. If it doesn't, it just proves my point even more that no matter how much you know about the opposite sex, there's things that you don't know and there's things you can't control. Hence why you would go to a private upscale matchmaking service to let us do the work for you. So, did I answer that?
Yeah.
Anyone add in?
I think you should give yourself an extension because 6 months is not that long a period of time.
No, that's my advice that I've been giving for 20 years.
So
Before
take
you call a
advice,
private
right?
upscale matchmaker, before you call us,
Oh,
try your everything.
right. Okay, I see.
I've been trying everything for 6 months. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, it just proves my point even more that when you meet people, you don't know if they are single. They're going to tell you they are, right? Guys want sex.
I would imagine if they're asking if you're going to go out.
Right. You don't know if any of that is true. So, but men, the question is about communication because women, we just happen to be better communicators than men. And it's not something that's bad about men. I'm not bashing men. I'm not saying anything other than men just were not born with the gene to make it easy to communicate. Because sometimes there's miscommunications that's so simple that if you just were to have said it, okay, oh yeah, I didn't realize that. Yes, I agree. That's it. Whereas on the outside world, you don't have a dating coach. So if you have miscommunication and if you're with a guy who isn't good at communicating, you're never going to know. And that's a horrible fucking feeling, you know, but with a dating coach in our program, you're always going to know. And maybe it could be fixed in our program, but who knows? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
even some of the success stories call us still, and you know, if they have a miscommunication, and we help them then too. So it happens.
that's why I do just dating coaching for people because it's, you know, it happens all the time. And it can happen. It happens when you're married too, obviously. So I do dating coaching for married couples that we got successful. I don't do it for married couples that I don't know. Go to a effing therapist for that. I don't do it for our clients because I know the issues that they're going to have because of their personalities. But okay.
Yes. So this question is actually interesting. So actually, because I'm curious who you feel, but who is harder to match, men or women?
Ooh, good one. So I would say women are harder to match. Sorry, ladies, but the guys in our program are great. And we can, and Sasha, you can vouch for this 1,000%. Guy maybe in the beginning will not take our advice. And we'll be like, what? What? And we can easily, for the most part, make him change his mind based upon what we're saying about the woman. The one mistake ladies make here is that they'll think, all right, Maureen's screening these guys for us, but Maureen doesn't know me better than I know me. So I'm not going to take Maureen's advice when she says, give that guy a second date when I don't think so. So if you're not going to take our advice, it's not going to work as well. And typically, ladies are the ones that won't take our advice. What do you think, Sasha?
Oh, no, I absolutely agree with that.
Hence, take our advice.
Yes.
What
So what else?
else for questions?
Looks like the next one is, I heard you disqualify people all the time, and I'm a successful professional, and my ex-wife used to say I was narcissistic. So I'm willing to give you a chance if you're willing to give me one, because I think she was the narcissist.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, I hope he just wrote that quickly and didn't realize just by saying it like that is annoying and annoying me. Again, too many people throw around the word narcissism these days. You can't do that. Someone's clinically narcissistic, yes, okay. But because they don't like you or they're not narcissistic, or if the guy says something dopey like this, he could have been nervous. Because look, it sounds like he is nervous, that he's afraid that I'm going to tell him you're not getting in because I think you're narcissistic. Well, the good news is we disqualify both men and women for being narcissistic. That's what led me into this matchmaking 20 years ago. And the first sign of someone who's narcissistic is they will tell their husband or their wife or their sister or their friend, doesn't matter. They will tell that person you're narcissistic. So just because you hear those words that someone's calling you narcissistic, that doesn't mean you are. You have to be clinically diagnosed as being such. For example, either if is that person that's calling you that, did you go to family counseling, a therapist? It's the therapist that would be calling you a narcissist. What's Margaret doing? Margaret, what are you doing here?
I'll be right back.
Why, for God's sake? What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
Is she going potty? I think she's going potty during Facebook Live. Hey, Natalie, girl. Natalie, I curled my hair. So, okay. So funny, Margaret. God. All right. So with this guy, though, it's definitely worth, thank you. It's definitely worth you calling, and I'll do the screening process over the phone. And if a therapist, if you went to marriage counseling and the therapist told you you're narcissistic, don't waste your time because I'm going to know you're narcissistic. If you went to therapy and you never heard that term, but your ex-wife that you've divorced and she hates you is calling you a narcissist, she's probably the narcissist. And that happens a lot with our guys. So I will be able to tell only from being a former pharmaceutical rep, and they trained us on that, or go to a therapist. Everyone should go to therapy. It is the greatest.
I don't think a therapist can diagnose NPD in one session.
Well, first of all, who said one?
Well,
did you even say
I said one.
one? Okay. Any psychiatrist can diagnose narcissism.
But why would you, if you think no one's going to think they're the narcissist because they're a narcissist.
But
So they're not going to say, hey, wow, let me go to a psychiatrist so that I can get diagnosed.
I'm talking about family counseling.
Oh.
When you're going to family counseling, I remember my mother gave me the greatest advice when I was married and unhappy. She said, shut your mouth and let him talk himself into a diagnosis.
Whoa.
Now, we had a thing
That's
that we went to
profound.
a marriage counselor and narcissist. And he's like, no, they're taking your side. So a second one, same thing. No, he just likes you. He's doesn't like me. Okay. Third one, same thing. Fourth one, I said, look, I don't care what this person says. Whatever this person says, we're going to go by. I don't care what it is. And sure enough, same thing. So through marriage counseling, when you see two people side by side, it's clearly obvious to anyone with any training in mental health who is a narcissist. Now, but also when you do go to a therapist, you're not giving the doctor money just to tell you what you want to hear, because you do want to get better, but also a trained therapist isn't going to do it anyway. Like I've had my therapist, who, by the way, is retiring. So I'm going to have to find a good one in Myrtle Beach, but there are just situations I tell him, just blanket, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And I don't care what he's going to answer me back, because I want to be the best person I can be. And there are times that, and Sasha knows this, I'm like, he was yelling at me. You got to stand up for yourself. You gotta blah, 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 blah. You don't put up with that, blah, blah, blah. So if you go to, because one time I had someone tell me that I'm a narcissist, not my ex. Now, I already had known through the situation, through a therapist, that it wasn't me, it was that person, okay, based upon what happened. And remember, the first telltale sign of a narcissist is they'll say you are a narcissist. So I told him that story. And I said, so am I a narcissist? Because if I am, tell me how I can't be that way anymore. And he goes, Maureen, you know what the one thing narcissists never do?
Admit it. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right. Hopefully we put that subject to bed.
Let's hope they're only a small percentage of the population.
Well, I don't know about that, but I just qualify 10 people a week based upon that. So I don't know.
Wow. That's amazing. Save somebody else the trouble.
That's what they're paying me for.
Is it possible to know after just 3 dates if you're really going to be good with this person? Because in the beginning it's usually really nice. And is 3 dates enough?
I think we're reading people's questions, not answering
okay.
questions.
Oh, okay. I thought I was allowed to make questions too.
What was your question? I really tuned it out, seriously, but I'll answer it. What is it?
No, I was saying, do you think 3 dates is enough to really get to know someone?
No. When you're on your own, you really do have to take things slow. You do.
Yeah.
And when you don't take things slow, the truth is going to come out no matter what. No matter what. So I would say if you go really fast And then when you see things don't work out, it, it's not a good feeling. It's almost like you had a dream that things were great and you got woken up from that dream. I don't like that. But if you take things slow, you could see differences easier and maybe work out those differences if that person's right for you. If the person's not right for you, it's never going to work out no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you try to compromise on or anything. So you're better off going slow so you don't have to feel like you were in a dream and you woke up from a dream and, Okay. Did I answer your question, Margaret?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Now let's stick with the real question.
All right.
Okay, so next one. What's the biggest mistake singles could make on dating on their own? With
Going too fast. Right?
Yes.
I mean, if you go too fast, you slow and steady wins the race. Let's see. What are some other mistakes that people could make in the beginning?
I feel like maybe jumping to conclusions is one that they do. Like they assume things already.
Yes, right.
And so they're just making this idea up in their head and then it's not their reality. So
yes. And so when things like that happen, you should just ask the person. You shouldn't assume things. Just ask, have good communication. If you don't have good communication, your relationship will be doomed. Doomed, I tell you.
Yes.
Margaret's what? What, Margaret? What?
Nothing. Thumbs the word over here.
What'd you say?
Thumbs the word over here.
God, I love you. You're so funny.
Margaret, what do you think?
What do I think?
About the question someone asked. That's all she's asked.
Remind me of the question again for one quick second. Moving fast.
The question is what's the biggest mistake singles could make on dating on their own?
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of mistakes you can make, but maybe not getting to know someone a little more deeper than the superficial level in the beginning, because I guess that's what makes a real relationship.
Yes, and again, you don't know. If only one person wants a relationship, but not the other, you're going to be doomed also. So how do you really know someone is going to also want the relationship? You don't know unless you call up a private upscale matchmaker.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you get lucky. You can get lucky. Oh, look, I got a great life coach. I've been manifesting love.
Wonderful things.
Yes.
And you look wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. The life coaching has been doing wonders. Good. No matter what time it is, if I'm exhausted, I'm still out there going to walk and swim and eat healthy, except for my crack. So, I did have a great talk with her about manifest. Oh, can you see? Oh, you can't see the reel behind me. Oops. I forgot. I'm down in my crappy little old basement here.
Crappy basement?
Yeah, my crappy basement. So the things that I manifest, again, she just had the best answer this morning to it. So all I'm going to say about that is if you're at a point in your life that you want to improve your life and be a better you, spend $7,500 with my life coach because it's a world renowned program and it has me doing things that I didn't think that I would do. Margaret, oh my God.
What?
You can't you sit still for two
Well, you know what? I had forgot about this. So I was helping my mom with something, and now it was giving me a crick in my back. So I'm moving my seat to a more comfortable seat. Is that all right?
Yes. Could you please let your mom know that I have her matched up on a date with Eugene?
Okay.
I am driving. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Next week, when you get home and after my 2 charity golfing events, Sunday night. Can you come Sunday night, though? Because that's where just.
Well, like I said earlier today, I have something that's like really important
Yes.
that I have to do. And I couldn't really pick the date because I was counting on somebody else.
Right. But I think you said you were going Monday for that.
Yes, I am going Monday.
So you can go Sunday night to this.
If my boss doesn't work me too hard.
Mark, we're going to go from the office to the castle.
Okay.
We don't want to miss this.
Okay.
And then I'll go just with my guy friend the next day, Monday,
to do the teas.
The actual golfing where we're just sponsoring a tea or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yes. It's usually a sign, it's tea and a few things riding around in the golf cart. That sounds like fun.
I get to ride around in the golf cart since I'm a sponsor.
Yeah, of course. It's really hot. I mean, it's hot. You need the golf cart. Did I see people I believe I saw people in Myrtle Beach with golf carts too.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. All over the place.
It's golf capital of the world.
That will not be me. No.
No golf carts for you?
No. I'm walking it 5.5 miles a day.
Very good. That's great.
Actually, only 5 days a week, though.
I've been doing about 1.5, but I've been doing it real early in the morning, like 6 a.m.
I don't get it because you have more steps than me. I don't understand how you have more steps than me.
You need a Fitbit.
No.
You need to get a Fitbit. Why not?
Did they make one like this?
I can't see. Like an Apple Watch?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I know. They are.
Unless they make them bling, I'm not getting it.
I'm kind of ugly, but I'm still saying this is the best gift I ever got. My daughter gave it to me. I mean, like 5 years ago, at least. And I don't know. It's great for me because it takes it. I can find out my heart rate and a lot of things. And I really like it.
What is my heart rate?
You got to put your finger on it. No?
I don't know. I just want to see if it works.
My Fitbit helps me set goals, though, too, and the sleep goal. It tells me how much I slept, which I think is really good. Oh, sleep is very important for a healthy routine. Don't you agree, Sasha?
Oh, absolutely.
Our clients are going to be really happy when they see I emailed them last night at 4 a.m.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, everybody can have a different schedule, but I mean, it is best to have a good number of hours of sleep, whether it's in the day or the night.
Blah, 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 blah,
blah, blah. I'm sure your coach would tell you that as well.
She's so good. Really, if you don't have a coach, a life coach, everyone should have a life coach. She is just, wow. She's amazing. Anyway, next question.
All right, speaking of that. So,
right, this necklace is coming off. It's really annoying. Because I put it on backwards so that the stones are digging into my skin instead of showing.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, So, how was your chapter 2 going of finding love on your own before dating on your own in
Which-
Myrtle Beach?
Who wrote that question in? I just broke my necklace. Seriously. I just
Is it fixable? Is it easily fixable?
I've been noticing that my hands, I can't really clasp things behind my neck too much anymore. And I'm
I lift with my shoulder to do this.
yeah, how's your shoulder?
The same. I still
Aren't
don't
you
have
gonna
the
go back
test results. I don't have the X-ray results.
Where is
Could one of you please call the facility, because I was told it was emailed to me. It was never emailed to me. And
well,
Yeah, I'll do
I'm
it.
sure you're well aware of HIPPA.
no, Sasha says she's me.
Oh, they're not doing their due diligence.
Well, I tried to do it myself, 2 weeks ago? And I didn't get it.
And they
So-
didn't get it.
Right.
Well, you live
Yeah.
close. Why don't you stop in there and pick it up?
No, I don't have time
They're
for
open
that.
until like 8 o'clock,
I
probably.
don't have time for that. No.
5
They
minutes.
should have emailed it to me. They said they emailed it to me. They didn't email it to me.
I think emailing it is a violation of HIPAA laws as well. I'm not sure, but I do believe so.
Hey, Cindy girl, how are you? We love you, Cindy. How are you doing? Come back to us, Cindy. I'll give you the best renewal ever today.
Yes.
Cindy, there's on my Facebook, there is another one of Todd, my colleague Todd, not my XPR guy. He's having a great event on July 1st, but I'm not going to be there.
Where? On Long Island?
On Long Island, yeah.
Where?
Now, Margaret, are you going to come back with me after the reunion?
Well, we have to discuss what date you're going back. That's what that's why I told you this morning that spur of the moment thing that happened is gonna, I have to just, when were you planning on leaving? Leaving New York to go back?
Oh, yeah, I forgot this. All these things now are popping up on Long Island that I have to do, which I really don't like that. I mean, Sunday thing and Monday things, that's amazing. That I'm happy about. But let me just see. Hold on one quick second.
What's July 1st? Where's the thing on July 1st?
I don't know, but I shared it and everyone should go. So our clients should all go to that, whether we're there or not, and let us know if you're going to go, because Todd always gives me a discount code for our peeps.
Okay.
So what is this thing? Oh, I have my awards dinner Wednesday, June 26th. And Kevin and Jerry are coming with me. And
Well, that's good because you're not going to go back before then. And
right.
my little journey is going to take me, I'll probably be back that late Wednesday night.
Oh, good.
Like that's what I'm hoping for. So
maybe Thursday I'll get us the flight back.
yeah, maybe Thursday or Friday.
And this time you're not sitting in first class and leaving me in the back of the plane.
They might ask people to move up due to the wait.
Did you tell them about that story? About the first class story?
Which one was that?
She insisted I sit up there, but then she was complaining the whole time.
No, because I was supposed to be up in first class also.
I told you 10 times to sit there. I don't like
whoever booked the trip, and I don't know who it was, instead of making us both next to each other in first class, made my next trip coming back by myself in first class. So Margaret was in first class, and I'm all the way in the back of the plane. Like,
you're never going to fly that airplane again, are you? I mean,
what?
You're not going to fly that airline again, are you?
Never. Always Delta for me.
Yeah, Delta. I mean, I don't fly all that often, but I'm going to start. So I do think Delta is always nice because the people at the desk at that other airline were not very nice.
The worst.
And I mean,
They are the worst.
They didn't seem to be seasoned professionals. They looked like
They
very
hate their jobs. All of them. They hate their jobs.
I just like the ones with the free snacks.
Well, that's not the one we were
free
on.
snacks with that one. Even in first class, you get nothing.
No. Yeah.
Whereas in Delta, even you don't even have to be in first class. You can be in the
economy,
business comfort seats.
Yeah.
And not everyone knows this, but you can get free drinks in that seat.
Yes, I do know that, but I don't drink, so.
Right.
That just means I can have a soda or a glass of tomato juice anyway, which I like.
Right. The only time I drink really is when I fly because I hate dislike to fly.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little scary, but I used to really not like it, but now I bring in my backpack so many, little stomach medicines and Dramamine and Tums and everything and chewing gum in case when you take off and when you land, try and get myself
prepared.
Better. Yeah, I like to be prepared in case. But when I was
in case,
huh?
In case.
Well,
whenever they start, describing everything and like in the oxygen mask, if it comes down, I'm like,
if it comes down, you're in trouble. And no, I'm not.
Because I don't know what to do.
I'm not at all. I'm getting out of the plane as fast as I can. Sorry.
Oh, Maureen, you're seated in the seat to help people in case of an accident.
I never ever that seat. Because you have to be on your money to do in that seat.
Except for when I was with Brendan Boy. I would have been like,
yeah, well, that's good. He could nice and strong, and you're his mom, so he'd take care of you. Right?
Oh, he's the best. Blanket best. Okay. So next question.
Off the airport stuff. How's your chapter 2 going of finding love on your own?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I thought
didn't really answer the question.
Okay, so all right. I have look at Margaret. I want to just wipe that smile.
Waited breath to hear how it's going over there.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah. So, all right. I had from January 1st, and I have until the end of June. No one knows how it's going because I'm not sharing it. So
exactly 16 more days. So why don't you share?
Because there's no reason to share. I'm not at the end. I'm giving myself 6 months. Okay. So it's a win-win situation.
But what happens at the 6-month mark if you don't find someone?
Then that's a win-win. That means don't try to find love on your own. You need a private upscale matchmaker in Myrtle Beach to do it for you.
Well, you're the only one there.
Yeah. So I'm going to start dating my clients. Who's Leanna? Sasha?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see. That's
okay. I just said I'll call her back. So it's a win-win situation for me. Look, it works for some people finding love on your own. But the thing is, you have to find someone that would pass our screening process of being single.
What exactly does single mean? The real meaning of single.
Google.
You realize you work for now?
Never married?
What?
Never married? Separated? No?
Hold on. So anyway, single, no criminal record, positive, emotionally stable, and that means you're at the point in your life that you know what you want. You're not in a transition period like separated people are, many.
Right.
Because we take on legally separated people at MTN Matchmaking. Once someone is legally separated and they are ready for a committed relationship, they'll call a matchmaker. If they don't, you just don't know, and you're never gonna know. That's it. So for me, it's a win-win situation. If it works, great. I'm one of the lucky few. And if it doesn't work, it just proves my point that to find someone who passes our screening process, then is compatible to you in 3 ways with your 5 must-haves, that's great. But remember, you have to find someone that has all those things. And that's hard. It's hard. No matter what. It's very easy, like a married man. Anyone, ladies, if you want sex, a married man, you can get like that. I got it all along. I could close my eyes and have sex and find a married man in 2 seconds. Okay. No matter where, Myrtle Beach or New York, anyone can.
She wouldn't, just so
I wouldn't. No, oh, yeah, I wouldn't. I forgot to say that. Good one, Sasha. Good one. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone that would pass my screening process, that's compatible to me in 3 ways with my 5 must-haves. And if I don't, by the end of June, I'm dating my Blanken Myrtle Beach clients. That's it. That's it.
All right.
All right. Then. All right. Let's go
All
to
right.
the next one then.
That's actually the last one.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Has an hour gone by already? We
Now what?
Yes, to talk about the reunion that's coming up.
Yay, Margaret and I have our reunion. Someone asked me about my ring the other day. Isn't that weird, Sasha?
Oh, yeah, because it's not on the, it's on that finger that.
So this is anytime you get divorced, I always recommend, number 1, you have a divorce party. Margaret, I'm sure you came to my divorce party at Jackie Riley's.
I
Sure.
probably did.
Yes.
I can't remember all that way back because I used to go to a lot of parties.
Yes, I've been divorced a long time. Thanks, Margaret. But, that was chapter 1. I'm on
not
chapter
for you.
2.
I mean Jackie Riley's. I've been there many times for parties.
Yes.
But
Okay.
that's
So
where my sister and my brother-in-law's retirement party were also. So
okay. Yes.
it's a big party place.
Yes. Okay. So anyway, I recommended divorce party, but also I bought myself a divorce ring.
Move it in closer. Oh, yes, I know. That's a beautiful ring. You bought that yourself, right?
Of course. But you wear it on your right hand, not your left hand. So that's how when you're out and someone's on the prowl, remember, you don't know if they've passed our screening process, so and it's very easy to get picked up. Just, make sure it's not on your left hand because they'll think you're single.
Do you think men know which finger it goes on? The average man.
Oh, God, I would hope so.
I'm not so sure.
No, yes, I do. Because yes, I've dated many men here since January. And so, yes, I would say most guys have said to me, is that an engagement ring? So, yeah.
You're engaged with yourself now.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Okay. So our reunion is next weekend. Then the next day, Sunday, we're going to be Margaret's our professional photographer. We'll be taking photos in the Melville office. Then bring one of your great dresses that we picked out for you
Okay.
because we're going to the celebrity
My new style.
doll
My new style.
event with what?
I said you're my new stylist.
Yeah, I know. That's what I feel like. Seriously.
I know. I could use some work in the style area. That I know.
Yeah, thank God I got you off those grays and those browns.
My mother would be happy too because she doesn't like that either.
Your mom gave me, oh my God, it's right here.
A thank you card.
I cried when I read it. You want me to read it or no?
You can if you want, because I didn't read it.
All right. It's going to make me cry, but
I hope it's not going to make me cry because it's probably like, thank you for helping my daughter.
No. Because Margaret's such a, no, I'm kidding.
Feel free to.
Dear Maureen, thank you so much for all your kindness to me. I could never repay you for all you have done for me. No one has ever given me $100 just from the heart. That's because we went gambling. That's why.
I know. Yeah, but it means it.
Just from the heart. Also, the lovely flowers. God bless you, Maureen, you little divil.
Dibble?
You
It's
little
an Irish term.
little divil.
And I'm a divil. I really am.
Yeah, I know.
I know. But the fact that your mom knew it.
And I do believe you did say I am an angel.
Yes. Yes. You are an angel. And
So
Sasha's
you're
like
the
a daughter to me. So I wonder if I have time to do my walk before my next appointment.
What time is your next appointment? 2 p.m.?
It's
4.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
And it's with a gal, so it's okay. I don't have to look, like I would have to do for a guy.
Unless you're going to go jumping in the pool again.
Well, I do that after. Oh my God. how
No.
fun. So yes, let me just say that story. So what was it? 2 weeks ago, I did my 5-mile walk and it was like 90 something degrees. And I knew I had an appointment, but I always wear these tennis numbers. So, and tennis shorts. So as I was coming back, I realized I'm not going to have time to take a shower before my next, consultation. I went in the pool, took off my sneakers, dove in my clothes. It was like such trash. It was
That's
just
okay.
such New York trash.
It's okay.
Only someone from New York would do that.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, the people in Myrtle Beach, they were disgusted with me.
Where are they now?
I'm sure. I mean, they didn't say it, but I would be.
Hey, that's a problem. Hot,
Don't go in my pool with your clothes.
Wear your bathing suit underneath your.
Oh God, no, that'll be way too hot. Oh, by the way, oh my God, I can't believe we didn't talk about my new place I'm moving into. My 3-bedroom cottage.
I
So
can't wait to see it.
When is moving day?
July 6th, which Margaret, you're gonna be here, right?
Yep. I am. I gotta set up my new room.
Yes. You mean the spare room?
The spare room. I gotta set up the spare room.
Yes. Because I need an office. Yes. You know who I might ask to come because she said she would like to visit? Leah. Because Leah watches. I don't know if she's watching right now, but
Leah W.
yeah.
Oh, that
Do you
would
think
be
you think she would like to come for the move-in day?
well, I don't know about move-in day, but I know.
Well, that's what's on the table. Move-in day.
Maybe she could bring her bike. Maybe she could ride the bike. And that might be too far. I don't know.
She's in Florida.
I know. She has a motorcycle, though.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right,
the motorcycle bike.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Yes.
but I don't know. It's so easy. It's so much cheaper, even probably to fly than to do that. But I don't know. I don't know how far it is to Florida from you, but not too far, right?
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe that Monday, Sasha's going to be there too.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
going to need all those rooms.
okay.
But the good thing is, I'm paying the moving company to do everything. I said,
Everything?
I don't want to touch anything. You got to do everything. So,
Okay. Even your jewelry?
yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. Well, if they can do it, they can, I guess.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Yeah, good.
Well,
That's
Leah, if you're
Well-
going to watch this, if you want to come, also let us know.
who, Leah?
Yeah. So, Margaret, you're going to be here for a while then.
How long? Well, we'll have to see. I know. So I'm going to be better prepared this time because I didn't realize it was going to be so warm, you know?
Yes. And
it
you have
is
to
real-
be able to go out every night too. None of this, I'm tired at dinner time. I
listen,
like
I'm
to do
getting-
10 things a day.
I know. I'm trying to get the energy. I just went to a party the other night on Wednesday night.
Yes, I
And
know.
that was big. I drove home in the dark, which is a big one.
That's exciting. That's great.
You know,
But-
I would like someone, you know, I've been relying on, not relying, but other people have always driven me around at night. And so I've never really had to. And now that I have to, I have to make sure I'm going slow and that I have my glasses on. Because
Okay.
not that.
So, anyway, but I like to do a lot of different things. But I don't like to wake up early, obviously. But
I know.
right. So, after dinner, we're going to have plans.
Okay. Can we go see the
Oh, the sloths! She wants to go see the Sasha.
You can be home working and me and Sasha can go
Yes,
see the sloths.
you two go see the sloths.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Oh.
Let's do it.
awesome.
Yeah, I just can't. I
I
cannot.
Go to the aquarium here in Riverhead and my kids are like, we don't want to go to an aquarium.
Remember, Peter wanted to go to the wax museum. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, it is kind of a big attraction, you know.
All right. Well,
But
anyway, so I have to get back to work. I have to go walk. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for tuning
okay,
in.
bye. Have a
Bye.
great day.
Bye, everyone.
You can put any of your
Bye.
questions down and we'll answer them for you. Have a great day, everybody. Love is in the air at MTN Matchmaking. Bye.